And we are live. Actually, just because. Why, you wanna wear some trolling?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, just because we can do that.
Well,
What's up? This is the GJ Mega Aim 17 and
random check.
maybe close them jumping nights or something.
It's supposed to be pronounced Epic Nice because they made me change it. They said like, oh, this is not your real name, and I was just like, I don't care.
What happened to your YouTube channel, your first one, Magic Ninja 13? Do you still go by that?
Um. Eh. What happened was copyright issues, bro. Copyright issues, bro.
Alright, good, it's working. I always gotta check this crap. Cause you know, they things be trolling. Alright. So, let me get into this chapter. That's right, we're back with another live reaction for this week's Bleach chapter because it's supposed to be Kisuke's Bankai.
Bankai. I'm very unenthusiastic about it because I know it's going to be trash. There ain't no way we're not going to get trolled. There's no way.
Yeah, because the last hyped up Bankai we saw was Suntui, the new live
And you
action.
saw how that happens? Yeah.
Yeah, we got the God Speakers battle. Oh goodness. This is our will. Looks like you're actually serious about trying to kill me here. Not leaving me with much of a choice then.
And he has an epic pose with his hand on his
Look, he's on his knees.
Yes, he looks like one of those dojo masters about to like unleash their final form.
Just in order to slice open the way forward to victory, Ulahar rises. This is what he looks like now. I don't think you've seen what he looks like yet.
I thought he was fighting Aizen again, like hardcore. I was like, oh, Isaac got out of Chirasaba.
That's what Askin looks like.
So he turned into Aizen.
This is always what he looked like. This is just his. I'm talking about his outfit. That's his full standing.
It looks like Aizen Butterfly Stage.
He looked like a superhero, to be honest, with the goggles. Look at this pieces. Hey, look at this pieces.
Oh, it's a picture of Ichigo. The story main character with no purpose.
Yo, that was hurtful. I've heard. I feel bad.
What is true?
This shot was hard.
No, he's like the only main character that has no goals.
No.
But at least I have more goals than he.
Yeah, but you say he didn't even have a purpose.
You don't have a purpose. Like, if you take him out of the story, it will go on.
Yeah, that's exactly what's been happening.
In fact, the story is way better when he's not there.
Yeah, the fact he got bodied on screen though. I'm never getting over that.
That looks like Unohana.
I think that's the spirit because remember it's supposed to be a woman.
So Unohana came back
from
the plot hole grave.
You mean the plot shame grave? Because she died shamelessly. The princess.
It's Teno Birake Benahime Aratame. Okay, is there English?
I have no idea.
Because I don't know Japanese, and I definitely don't know how to pronounce it.
No one does.
No.
Every review I've seen that didn't know how to pronounce that.
Unless a person actually knows Japanese, they say, oh, why you got that derpy face? Hold up.
Now you see why I say you look like a superhero?
He looks less derpy. Yeah, his face is more derpy and Storage from Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, he's a what am I look?
From Chain of Memories, that game is infamous for derpy looks.
What the hell am I even looking at?
Nobody knows what you're looking at. Oh, I know what you're
I
looking
know what I'm
at.
looking at.
You know what you're looking at? You're looking at women's natural endowments.
Oh,
The breastises.
that's gonna kill him.
That's why he's like, what am I looking at?
Isn't she supposed to be the blood princess? You know what she's gonna do, right?
Make him bleed.
You said she was in doubt, right? And she's the blood princess, so you don't know where I'm going at?
I know where you're going at. I'm ignoring you.
I don't think you understand what I was referring to.
Wait, what are you referring to?
What you thought I was referring to?
I don't know, Bo. You say it. I ain't saying it.
You know how women like breast milk?
Oh, so you're saying she's gonna like squeeze it and blood's gonna come out?
Yes.
That's weird. Well,
Well,
when
what
I
you thought? You thought I was gonna say like you thought I was talking about period?
you stupid. I'm ashamed to say, but yes.
No, it's,
I don't know what Kubo's thinking of. His head is twisted anyway. But mine's no better.
did you say Bankai? That's not right.
Wait, is he literally questioning what he literally just said
This is
like 2
Bleach.
seconds
This is
ago?
Bleach. Don't you understand? They always say that. What did you just say?
It's like he just pronounced it. He said Bankai.
Can you repeat what you just said?
And if he says it like Mayuri, which he really enunciates the syllables like Bon and Kai, like Bankai.
Well, who doesn't pronounce Bankai right? Are you saying are you saying that something slurred like Bankai?
Bankai. Bankai.
Yeah, but if you don't pronounce it right, wouldn't it become weaker because saying words in the series is very important to make using their full power?
And I'm pretty sure that was explained to Ichigo in the beginning of the series by the real main character, Rukia.
Yes. Yes, that's the character that Congress is still trying to figure out if she's still the main heroine.
She is. Even though Kubo doesn't know how to throw her a proper bone.
Yeah. That's not right. There wasn't anything on your Bankai in the intel His Majesty gave me. Oh, maybe because he hasn't used it up until this point.
Oh, so I get it. He's salty right now. You're not reading it right. Did you say Bankai? That's not right. There wasn't anything on your Bankai in the intel His Majesty gave me. See, he's salty right now. You gotta express that salt, man. He's salty because he didn't know that he had a Bankai. So he's like, wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. You got a Bankai? You ain't got no Bankai.
That's just stupid. You should know you should have a Bankai. All captains except for Zaraki have a Bankai.
Well, honestly, he didn't do his homework. He didn't do
okay,
it.
except for maybe Aizen and Luigi because they're debatable at this point.
I don't even think Aizen needs a Bankai.
No, he doesn't. He's overpowered as it is. If he has a Bankai, I'll just make him even more overpowered.
Then they're gonna have to do a. No,
and there's no way
Shiro-sama's gonna have to come and take him out.
No, plus, what would his Bankai be at this point?
Kubo. He will turn into Kubo.
Oh, that's right.
And we established this. Why are you asking questions you ain't know the answer to?
I don't know. I'm getting Bleach syndrome. I'm asking stupid questions I already know the answer to. questions I already had gotten answer to. That moment ago, what did you just say? I was just standing right next to you and you said it.
Yes, and you just said it, and it looked like he said it good and loud.
It's not like he mumbled it.
No, like when you say Bankai, you gotta announce it. You announcing that, like
you gotta shout that thing like it's your
Bankai.
Like it's your last breath.
Bankai. Like your life depends on it.
Yes.
It's like I'm calling you out. It's a Bankai. So your sword could be like, wait, hold up. Wait, what did he say? He said Shika. He said Bankai. Okay, it's time to go.
Maybe that's what happened with Sutra. He wasn't confident enough, so he came out shitty. Wouldn't it be funny if Ukitake turned out to be superior to this?
Even with him emancipated.
Yes. Look, he's on his deathbed. It's crappy on Sutra. Look, I was stronger than you this whole time, but my weakness was my illness was keeping me from doing anything. This is the first time I've ever used it in front of you people here. Oh,
I see. So that's how it. So that's how it is. And I might well ask, just in case, exactly what kind of power does it possess? You do not tell him. Please do not tell him. I'm begging you, Urahara, don't tell him. Please do not fall for that plot. Oh
you're
no,
doing it. It's
no!
actually such a personal thing. It's more of a second
Don't
date
tell
type of
him.
question.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him,
This is just
please.
what can I say? I like to move fast. Either way, I figured that I'd try to see as how facing head of facing that thing head on is enough to make me spoil myself.
So this is a bromance now? Is this a bromance now?
I'm actually really liking Askin. He's actually like the only one. He's actually probably like one of the very few stories that's actually been fleshed out as a character, and he has a personality, like an actual personality, not like oh my power is my personality. Like for example, I have lightning powers, therefore that's my personality.
Oh, that reminds me of a video game that had that issue.
Oh, which one?
The one that has a character named Lightning.
Well, they have personalities. They just sucked.
If this character is so one-dimensional, the only character that had a two-dimensional character was Shaz,
Yes.
and he was stereotypical black guy.
No, he was a little better than that.
Barely.
A problem with him is that he was stuck with such a crappy cast. It naturally brought him down. I
He's
think
the only like he was literally the only voice of reason.
he's the only solid character in that game, though. I feel like if it was just him,
I think like him and that other chick
right?
was the only two voices of like reason.
It's
Until
like,
her character got pulled down by the end because of that Penelope fusion.
uh,
It's like it's time for us to fuse. It's like you're the only decent female character, and you have to fuse and disappear, and now we don't get to see. And like she was the most epic female character we had in that series. Lightning sucked. Shelby sucked.
is that what his name was?
Whatever her name was, it sucked.
No, you mixed it from Final Fantasy 12. Her name was Vanilla. Oh, you don't even remember her name. It was Vanille.
Oh, who cares? She sucked anyway. She reminded me of her. She sucked.
Well, that's exactly what she was. She was the Vanilla of that game. That's why you keep referring to that. It's the same freaking character.
Literally, just different hair color.
And a British accent. He had a British accent, did he?
Oh. I could have sworn it was the same game.
Well, actually both games had British accent. Oh, they had European accents, though.
Either way, both games sucked.
Well,
Final Fantasy 12 was better.
well, that's the thing. 12 is the better version of 13. Because they're basically both 13, but 12 is like the better version of it. It's like the complete version.
Yeah, and then Final Fantasy 13 is the beta version. It's like, okay, we had to rush this. We wasted too much money on graphics. And then the graphics weren't even that good.
No, it wasn't. It was just a polished 10 as far as I'm concerned.
You know what they did? They wasted too much money on their
On what though? What did they waste it on?
Wait, I'm trying to think of something. Hold on. They wasted their money on it wasn't the intros because like
That was lackluster too.
they wasted it on advertising was sucky too. It's gentle J-pop, yeah.
Honestly, there you go. That's what they wasted it on.
They wasted on gentle J-pop and data logs. I know what they wasted on paying people to rate that. Because it's like, this is such garbage. We ain't gonna rate that unless you pay us a lot of money. And it's like, okay. So they blew their whole budget on false advertisement.
But the advertisers didn't do a good job with it either. They didn't even sell the game. They knew it sucked. They undersold it.
It was actually they didn't have a lot of good scenes to go by, so that's why they showed a montage of little clips and made sure it's extra small so you can't really see it.
Gee, that was like the worst commercials I've ever seen for a Final Fantasy game.
Because they didn't want you to see in a bunch of obscure numbers.
No, it's bad. They did. Gee, the game was so bad. They did like the advertisers didn't have much to work with. That's how bad it was.
And honestly, it's just like the the whole number system made no sense. Like how like you score a battle. It's
It was
like
just flashy. That's what it was.
and you got a whole bunch of numbers obscuring the information over the screen. I could barely see because there's all these numbers over the place.
Not like the numbers matter. All you do is because they have a bar to show you how much health that person had left. So it didn't matter how much numbers you were striking. As long as the bar was going down, that's all that mattered.
They should have
And
just kept the numbers at like the normal level. Make the bar more visible. It's like I gotta squint. I gotta wear like it looks like I need a magnifying glass to see this bar.
they were going. See, they were trying to go over the top with it.
The bar's like this. The numbers are like this. And it's just like you're taking up the majority of the screen where I need to see myself attacking these enemies. I'm supposed to find a weak spot if you're sitting there blocking it with numbers. But I digress. Back to the actual situation at hand.
Yeah, we're just kind of preparing ourselves because we feel
Final
so.
Fantasy Bleach.
Well, Bleach does have Final Fantasy character design, so
Final Fantasy
whether Cooper wants to
13
admit it,
Bleach.
whether Cooper wants to admit it or not, this is very well done. The thing is,
This
even if
might be 13 Part 3.
even if I don't tell you, you'll be up close and personal with it soon enough.
And then you get that feeling.
That's the
Oh,
spiritual
he
pressure.
got that feeling.
So,
Oh,
all
he
right,
got
now
that
what do you think about it now
feeling.
looking up close?
Looks like it's ripping his arm apart.
No, I'm talking about his ball standing look.
He looks like he needs medical attention. Look at him, Rexit. And I don't know what kind of look they go for. It looks pseudo Egyptian a little bit with
It doesn't look like what is that? Oh, what's that band called? Earth, Wind, and Fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason I got this song that I got the vowel song stuck in my head. A E A
Yeah, that's so.
I
See,
O
that's so rad. That's not.
U.
Fit.
And
Dude, we're supposed to
sometimes
stay on the team. That's not Earth, Wind, and
I
Fire.
know.
I don't even remember who made that.
You. And sometimes
Okay, I guess it could work because this is a story and they're powered based on letters. Oh crap! But it's not one of the right ones. It's D. Yeah.
we can still sing it. A-E-I-O-U.
Instead of just saying A twice, just throw D in there somewhere.
A-D-A-E-I-O-U. You. It's sometimes why.
There you go. That works. This what the fuck?
It looks like he wasn't too happy with his arm being split apart.
Yeah, he looks like a Earth, Wind, and Fire superhero.
And also looks a little bit like pseudo Egyptian too. And he looks really anorexic. He
Yeah,
really
but
looks like he need to eat.
yeah, but the Earth, Wind, and Fire outfit was based on the Egypt.
Yeah.
I think that was the look they were going for.
Mhm.
I mean, one of the album covers is that. Oh, did you hear about the guy that formed the band passed away?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Rest in peace.
Yeah. As cool as the other side of the pillow. Most people should be shocked and panicked at the sight of their arm being split open.
There's also his fingers though. Are they getting like ripped apart or stitched up? I can't tell by the art.
Yeah, sometimes Kubo does not draw these things very well. Let's be
Because
honest.
it looks like he stitched it up with the rings. It's like it's
Like,
not really showing that it's being ripped open. It looks like it's kind of open, but it's kind of healing itself. So it's not really as medicine. So it's fail on your part, Kubo. I'm not sure if you watched this, but fail on your part.
but just as you was this accelerated my ball type effect, it said it has range. I don't have.
Oh.
These bones look artificial. His arms. So I just don't have the
What
back.
are those?
I just don't have the backbone to sit back and let my arm get torn apart. You may have seen through that attack just now. So what is he doing?
What the? It says right here. What the?
What is he doing? What the fuck is this?
You didn't say all that. You ad-libbing.
What the fuck is this?
You ad-libbing.
Well, how do you think he would sound like?
I
You
don't
think
know,
he sound?
like Eisen. He's an Eisen Ripple, so he has to sound like Eisen, but like slightly off. He sounds like
He's goofy. He looks goofier, so he probably sounds like a more goofy eye. I think like the way Eisen did before he took his glasses off. Because
before he became cool again.
He's like, yeah, that means a little more enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
Before
like,
he became the condescending jerk he is.
yeah, it's like, yeah. Before he became
Trollables.
before he became the troll master, he was like, yeah. He's like,
But he's like pretty cool. He's also very sarcastic though.
Yes.
It's the power to restructure anything it's touched.
What the fudge?
And he just said, I told you not to say it. He's like, yeah, that stupid face.
Okay, this is actually interesting.
Oh, he slashed them. He slashed them good. And it says Gucci as it was before. Remember how he used to be like crazy with it? And then they would fake a paper cut. It would be like Gucci like it's a geyser. It's like, come on, you only got a certain amount of pints of blood in you. You ain't got gallons. It's just like, look.
What? Right back. I got a little shake in there.
A-E-A-E-I-O-U, you, and sometimes one. A-E-A-E-I-O-U, you, and sometimes one.
It says what you can see, but your eyes they were dead on the spot. It says, oh, I see. After all, they've been reconstructed as well. Look at him now. Look. Oh my goodness, his arms are popping off. You look like a zombie now.
I'm too busy watching Men in Black because like it totally goes against Trump.
Oh, the Mexican thing.
Yeah, it's like immigration has been a problem for like forever.
Yeah, and that's not gonna help it. It's gonna make it worse, actually. Yeah, look, his arms, his fingers are popping off.
Oh, you look like a puppet.
Yeah, I was thinking, don't he look like Kuroko when he uses his
Yeah,
puppet
he does. Just scratch your face with this thing. It's so strange. I got this.
Did he send him flying?
And look, pieces of him flying.
Oh, he's
He
saying,
sent them in pieces.
look, I'm blasting off again! Well, that was anticlimactic.
So wait, so now we're getting at least wait. I don't want to jinx it, but
oh crap!
now,
We're only on page 13. That's still enough time for trolling.
Oh right, okay, I won't say nothing. We're just gonna let it slide.
No. I would prefer him being sent away because at least that means Cheesecake wins. I don't want him to be like Cheesecake wins. I want him to be like, oh crap, he's back.
I think he's back.
Ah. Anything but this. This is just this is just turning a battle on
a brute versus brute force.
Even after I was kind enough to let you drag me into your field and then let you set the pace for a minute there, you didn't even capitalize on that. Instead, we're just duking it out. Ugh, that's cold blooded. You are Kisuke.
You are Kisuke. I don't know how you say it.
But no matter what you throw at me, you're still far from perfect.
Or have you forgotten?
Ah, crap. He's gonna use a death deal crap again.
No, he might use something new.
Thing froze for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. The crap froze. I guess the computer feels there's a troll coming on, so it's trying to compensate for it. All right, look, now we're starting to get the perspective. All right, now look, do you see the perspective now of this bowl?
Oh, okay.
Because
So
we've always seen it from this.
Eggman.
See, we've always seen it from this area.
All right, all right. Okay.
It actually looks better though.
All right.
Yeah, see, this one on that. Told you he knows what he's doing. He's just lazy most of the time.
Most of the time, you mean 90% of the time.
That's the problem with him. You know when he's inspired when he just doesn't give a fuck. When he feels like being trouble, and trouble comes out to play.
Nobody likes when Trouble comes out to play.
I feel like he created trouble as like as a kind of like a buffer because of what happened with Zombie Powder.
Mhm.
He's making everybody suffer for that for eternity until he's able to finish it.
Yep. That's why it's called Trouble.
Yes, that's exactly why Bleach has been made.
To troll everyone. It's like, okay, I can't do what I love. Everybody's going to suffer.
Yes.
This guy's face looks so derpy.
Yes, he's Derpy Eisen. He says the one and only reason you're still breathing inside of here is because I'm still dialing. I'm still dialing into just the right moment. Well, like a phone.
Right? Like the old school phone where you get the dial tone and everything. Like that real old school one.
This is oh
We
dear.
actually got press buttons.
This is oh. He says like oh dear, anything but that.
Oh, that's sarcasm. Like, oh dear, anything but that.
And that piglet.
Oh dear, anything but that. Terrible piglet impression.
If you can increase the concentration inside this gift ball, deluxe it even further. This is when even now it's talking on my. It says taking all my strength to just crawl about the ground, or is it? Oh look, we're already at page 16. I think we only got like 3 or 4 more pages left. So that was pathetic. That was pathetic. Like I'd fall for that. And even if you were just crawling around the ground, your Bankai is not something I wanted to trifle with. You got me as as a perspective as ever. As perceptive as ever. Wow. It says, but you miss one thing. Yeah, look, blood. Okay, look, somebody lost a lot of blood.
Oh, it's gushy. Squish! Someone went squish, squish, and we went splish, splish, and we went squish, squish, and we went bloosh, bloosh all over the place. Oh, what did
He
he
got
take out his
flustered.
heart? He fished out his heart. He's like, boom, got you. How you gonna break his fancy
Is
neck
that what
piece?
happened? It's been on my mind this entire time. Since the gift ball, this gift ball of this gift ball of the love of yours, you kept saying it was inescapable, but you never mentioned it was in impenetrable. Wow.
Impenetrable?
Yeah, that's what I knew it was like this.
Impenetrable.
So I thought I'd give it a try.
So you penetrated him instead?
Yes.
You ripped his heart out. It looked like you ripped his heart out.
Yeah.
Or just went like this.
You probably has a try, at least you should.
No, that was pretty gruesome. That was zombie kind of level gruesome.
Yes. And from the outside of the bowl, I was able to create a path of.
A path to infiltrate it.
There's the path. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, because he told
Oh,
him.
that is his heart.
Yeah, because he told him how his ability worked last chapter. So Asuka basically set himself up to fail, and he was so
Wait,
he was so cocky.
That he scolded Ichigo for doing that?
Yes. But, no, he scolded Ichigo for just being an idiot. Because he jumped in there and rushed like, yeah.
But you know what? This is a fitting end. He actually did it right. It's a fitting end for a good character.
Yes. Yeah, look, it's Grimjaw. He's back. Oh, he's the one that did it.
What?
Look at him.
And he crushed it.
Yay! Yes, Grimjaw's back.
Wait, so he used Grimjaw and oh wait, that makes Kisuke look bad.
How does it look? How does it make him look better?
He ain't do the kill. Grimjaw did it instead.
It actually looks better than what Sunshine did. Sunshine was completely out the fight. Kisuke just used Grimjaw as a pawn.
Yeah, I guess it works.
It's kind of like what the Mario, it's still the Pernita fight where you use Nemo as a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this was. This isn't the case where Sunshine was helpless and needed it now.
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Sunshine's like on my crap list now. Yeah, look at these guys. Remember them?
Why is Chad in it? Like, I feel sorry for the people of Chad because I'm pretty sure the country is great, but Chad as a character in the story, absolute garbage.
Bleach 660. What did he do in that chapter? Was that the chapter you wanted to fight statues or something? Like he's like, yeah, leave it to me.
He's not gonna make it.
Yeah,
He just has such a terrible track record.
No, he's like, leave it to me.
Please support the official release. I ain't supporting that official release. I ain't spending my hard-earned money for garbage.
I'll buy Soul Society art.
That's it. That's the only art we paying for. Man.
That's a light blue, so. But I'm not buying I'm buying like 2015 in Bleach. That was terrible.
Oh my goodness.
That was like no, because half that year was ready to go to Soul Palace.
Yeah.
You really ready to go to Soul Palace? Yeah. You really ready to go to Soul Palace? Yeah. You really ready to go to Soul Palace? Yeah.
And it goes on and on and on.
It was half the year. And then remember when they finally was able to go, the thing got destroyed and they had to do it again.
And then they found out they never needed it in the first place because we got.
Because Mayuri had his own little device that he had, and then there was all this other nonsense.
No, but then you got the kid who
that was for Ichigo.
Oh.
Because remember he got thrown out.
Ichigo's such an idiot.
You know he got kicked out like the soul. How many? Let's see. He wasn't like twice now.
It took him forever to get up there. It's just like this is just pure plot.
No, it took him. First, it took him forever to get down there. Because remember he went up there to train, and then it took him forever to get back down.
No,
and then he had to go immediately back up.
It literally reminded me of Goku leaving the
Oh yes, I think that's what I was supposed to imitate, but it didn't do a good job at it.
Oh no, that literally came up in my mind like the perfect parallel. And it's just like this. That's what
that whole thing was. But the problem is that when Ichigo came back, he didn't do anything. Not like with Goku, he came in and he
wrecked people. He was like, okay, that was worth the wait.
No,
you knew he was gonna wait. You knew something bad was gonna happen to Goku. He's gonna have to wait. That is the classic story plot line of Dragon Ball Z. It's just like, okay, Goku, he gets strong. He defeats an enemy. He gets knocked down. He has to go away. He trains. Then you have to wait for a long time to give the other characters time to shine. Then, as you're anticipating him coming closer and closer to the place where he needs to be.
Yeah, to fight the main villain.
No, the main villain gets stronger. It's like okay, maybe Goku could still take him, and then it gets to the point where they're just like, oh wait, Goku may not be able to do this. Then Goku shows up at the nick of time at the last possible moment, and then he wrecks them and he shows them how strong he is. And then they have to fight to see like, oh okay, now it's like pretty much a urinating contest to see who's stronger. It's like they just duke it out, like, oh I'm strong, oh well I'm stronger than you, no I'm stronger than you. Oh look at my power, look at my power. And then eventually it's a final showdown and they go all out, Goku wins.
Yes.
Because of plot armor.
Actually, Goku actually has legitimate fighting skills.
I'm a fan of Akame got killed.
Yeah, right.
I gave it other than I probably need to repent now of that lying.
No, at least the fights are good though.
The voice actors make it better.
No, I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z. I don't know about Dragon Ball Z.
Because I was about to say those fights are trash.
No, those are some.
The only thing that saves
It,
the
it, would, it
Kamega
wouldn't have been
kill
as
is
bad. The fights were at least decent. Most of the fights aren't even. Oh my goodness, it's bad.
no. The only thing that saves the Kamega kill is
The dub.
the dub. The dub saves it. It makes it hilarious because it doesn't. The actors themselves don't take it seriously, so it's not made to take seriously. Which would have been great if that series was overall was just a comedy, like a spoof of that genre.
Yes. Ha. Let's see what the people think of this chapter. See, I knew it only Aizen and Uehara can liven up Bleach. Cause Yuichi, we hope you could have been better.
Is this from your thing? Oh, from Mike Manga Street.
Yes. That's why I said let's see what the people think.
Alright, so that's Otaku Forever. I knew only Aizen and Uehara could live up to Bleach. Curse you, Ichi. We hope you could have been better.
Ichio will never be better.
Otaku Forever with the Naruto pick. That will never be the case. Next, Joe
This one's funny. He says Cheesecake wins.
Joao Perez John.
This is a nice different chapter. Where's this been all this time? I missed this. And this guy's funny though. He said Cheesecake wins. Fatality.
Then you get Eddie Stalson. More chapters like this explaining powers when the KO has happened. And then Otaku Forever responds saying, in simple terms, he changed the structure of the gift ball deluxe and made it possible for Grimjow to get in without being infected.
Yeah, and then he ripped his heart out. See, why didn't Ichigo do some crap like that? You got Bali so badly.
No, but because Ichigo doesn't have strategy. He still acts like a child.
Yes,
Even though he's pretty much almost an adult, he's ready to go to college. You know, he's kind of having like a college young life crisis.
No, he's
having an identity crisis because he don't know what to do with himself. He knows he has no purpose.
Actually, no, you just said something that's actually probably the biggest problem with Ichigo.
He has no purpose.
No, he
has no identity.
Yes.
It's like, what am I? I'm a soul reaper. Are you really? You're not the first, so that's gone. Like, that novelty of being the only one is gone. Like, you're not the only one.
What, the only soul reaper?
Yeah, the only substitute soul reaper, because he had others.
Well, they said that at the end of the Soul Society that there were others.
And then it's like, oh, I had to save my friends. You already saved them, so now what? What's your identity? I have orange hair.
I'm a hybrid, you fool.
So is Udayu.
I'm the ultimate hybrid.
So is Aizen. So is Nemu, for crying out loud. If we talk about things made and designed to be the most epic thing, Nemu wins. So what is he really ain't got nothing going for him other than he's a stupid teenager that makes really poor decisions. Like really poor life decisions. Like
that's why he does. That's why
you know, like he's stuck in the mind of a child. He can't handle tough situations. I think he's going to those infamous bed scenes.
No, whenever he that's how questions his response is always get the
Oh, he's just like, go away. Like he doesn't know how to confront his problems. Says he's still a child.
No, he always runs away and hides. Like before, like when he got kicked out the Soul Palace, he was forced to learn about his origins. You know, the first thing he did, run the streets, moping around, instead of just going directly to his father.
Like, you think he would just, like, go and punch his dad in the face. Like, he always been, like, they always had that, like, combative relationship to begin with. Like, why not just act on it? Instead, he becomes depressed. It's like his character did a whole 180. So, like,
His character was all over the place, let's be honest.
He doesn't have a character. He has no identity. He just is whatever the plot needs him to be.
Well, that's actually really thought out.
Wisdom.
So yeah, basically a lot of people are saying that this was a good chapter, but that's because that's because Kisuke is the focus. This is what they have learned over the past few weeks.
If it's about Ichigo, it's gonna be garbage.
Like
If it's not
it
about
depends. It
Ichigo,
depends on what character is the focus. Is when it's going to be a good chapter. Whatever is like focused on character like Kisuke, Aizen, Mayuri, it's a good chapter. When it's focused on characters like Ichigo, it's not. I'm beginning to think Sosui is falling under this one too, though, because his oh my goodness. Well, let's see. He's had two of the worst fights in the series, and yes, I still consider his battle with Stark to be a bad fight. Actually, I'd probably say it's worse now because of the whole Bankai ordeal. Oh my god. Okay, this is a criticism here. It said Kisuke's Bankai feels like it should have been Shutara's Bankai. It fits more with the story and Garment's theme Shutara embodies than Kisuke's science theme. I'm underwhelmed by this for Kisuke. I generally thought Kubo had something obscene and lethal for him. Oh, look, this is funny. Some guy asking who the F is Shutara. You know who Shutara is?
I heard of that person before. It's a anime character from I forget which series.
Talk about Bleach.
Oh, Bleach.
Oh, you didn't know there's a person called Shutara? That's one
Who's
of the
that?
Royal Guard members. Oh, you don't even know who they are?
Oh,
You,
that sounds like someone else. I
you
thought it
don't
was
even,
like from one of those obscure series I used
wait,
to
so,
watch.
wait, does this mean you only know about the sword guy and the monk as far as the Royal Guard is concerned?
I don't know their names. They know that.
I mean, I'm talking about by face.
Look, barely. Oh, I only know Ichigo.
Cause he's the only one that really matters.
And
And he's the only one
the
that's
guy who heals swords. The guy who names swords with the weird bath.
that's two different people.
I know they're two different people. That's the only two I know.
Oh, the bath guy though?
Yes, he did some weird bath stuff to
That's the guy you
Renji.
remember though?
Yes, because he actually looked cool. It was worth remembering.
Really? Wow, I'm wow, really? Okay, his name is Korinji, but wow, did he really? You
No,
like
he
Korinji?
no, because he just has a cool face. That's it. That's the only thing he got for going for him.
Yeah, because he ain't that strong though. I mean,
Obviously, he got body.
no, not even that. He was stronger against Niaizo. You know, Wonder Wise Junior with the double tongues. He
Oh
struggled against
yeah.
him. He needed Shutara's help. Shutara's the one with the multiple arms, and she's the closed person.
I could care less.
Yeah, you shouldn't care less because she's the weakest one, despite people saying that the fat chick is the weakest. Yeah, remember Hikifune, that lady that was supposed to be the captain before Kisuke in Squad 12. Yeah, she's part of the Royal Guard. She's the fat lady, the food lady. But that's not who they're talking about. Chutara is this lady with the multiple arms and might be a man, but we don't know that for sure. She does the clothes, and they say that her Bankai should have been what Kisuke's is. Oh, that's interesting because Unohana's Bankai is what Kisuke should have been. All these Bankais are all placed wrong now. So the fact that you're asking just shows how bad this arc is. Chutara sent you more. Oh goodness. You really don't know who Shutara is though?
I could really care less.
Julie, see, I think that says a lot about this, about the Royal Guard.
What? There's such a huge disappointment. I expect him to look real brolic, like real gangster looking. They come in looking like wimps. They look like a clown circus. They look like a circus.
They look like a bunch of One Piece and fairy tales characters.
They look like a bunch of rejects from different series.
No, they look like a bunch of One Piece and fairy tale rejects.
It's just like okay, what is this? And it's just like nah, no thanks. It looks like
And then
like villains that got rejected from Kakashi.
and then the rest of them, and then most of them got bodied. Ichiban is the only one that really come on, he's the only one that was actually able to fight Drew apart. And he was actually named the War Potential, just him, not the rest of them. He's like, those trash War Potential? Get out of here with that. Ichiban, why are you hanging out with these losers? Come with me, boy. That's why you remember him, because he was the only one that was actually truly memorable. But then again, I'm beginning to feel like that's the only one aside from Nehemiah that Kubo really put his thought into. The rest of them were kind of there, but the guy was saying, "Who the F is Shutara?" He said, and the guy responded, he said, "The fact that you are asking just shows how bad this arc is. Send Jumara Shutara of the Royal Guard that freaking beat with the hands." Oh, all right. Here we now we get into the criticism. The comments you come here to actually read about. No one comes to read it like positive comments on here. Not about Bleach anyway. People come here to read the troll comments. He said, hey, "This reminds me this reminds me of how disappointed I was with the Zero Squad. Weren't we all?"
I want to read this. Such
What?
great,
Why? Because you can relate to this.
yes, such great, potentially intriguing and lethal characters tossed aside like trash. And we hardly even got to know them as characters either, which adds more to the disappointment. For example, Kinji's history and story with Unohana,
I completely forgot about that. That they had history.
Shutara's history and story with Mayuri.
I forgot about that too.
I honestly think Shutara and him were lovers. She seems like the only woman who could ever relate to understand Mayuri's soaring same passion for science and experimentation. There's also Hikifune's history and story with Hiyori.
And Shinji, remember in the Turn Back the Pendulum?
Mm-hmm. Backstory on Osetsu, we should have who would have been very interesting considering he was the creator of the Zanbakuto. Once they were into wait, that's a plot hole.
What? Him being the creator of Zamato?
Yeah, because how old are they? How old is he honestly?
That's that. Yeah, I have a problem with that too.
And honestly, if that was the case,
like,
would that make like the head captain pretty much like the first guy with the Zanbakuto?
No, because now we have issues.
Yes, it's a huge plot hole right there.
This is why Kubo needs to show who the original Goten 13 are. Not only that, he has to find some way to make every single Royal Guard member part of the original Goten 13, or else this is going to be problematic. Well, know why? Because you have Ichibe, who is arguably stronger than Yamamoto, with his ability to name everything. You have Nimaya Oesu, who's the creator of the Zanbakuto. He created the whole Asuchi thing, the spirits of the Zanbakutos, or at least a model for them to become spirits.
And then another thing is another problem. How old is the lineage of the royal families? Because the way they make it sound like it's been going for thousands and thousands of years.
We still don't even know what the other two royal families are. It was implied. It just implied, not confirmed, that the Issei family is one of them. But we still don't know how old they are. We don't even know all five of them. There's still at least one other one we still don't know. And ugh, I don't know. There's a lot of problems. Not only that, but apparently Shutara might have been the first Squad 12 captain. I think even higher, and then I think even before you get Fune, considering her relationship with Mayuri. And plus, Korinji's the one that taught Unohana how to heal because since she was the first Kenpachi and all. So again, were these five people part of the first Goten 13? Because these are questions that need to be answered. Were they part of the first Goten 13? Was Byakuya's grandfather part of the first Goten 13? Was Komora's grandfather? And what happened to Byakuya's grandfather? We still don't know what happened with him. He just disappeared.
Cause it kind of doesn't make sense for Soul Reapers to die in the first place, because that's supposed to be.
We're not gonna get into that. Actually, that's been explained how that whole life thing works. If you die, you go to Soul Society. Soul Society, you die, you get reincarnated. I'm not. Well,
but if you go to hell,
you're just stuck in hell.
So you only have immortality if you go to hell.
Well, didn't you see the Hell movie? And you remember how many times they kept killing it? They got the same dudes. They kept coming back. They just stuck there forever. That's hell. And I'm pretty sure that's as much elaboration on hell as we're gonna get because when Atkins was talking about Juha taking over basically taking over the universe, he didn't even mention hell. He just mentioned the real world, the living world, Soul Society, and Wake of Mundo because I guess hell's not even important anymore. Yeah,
Or maybe it's the final frontier. It's too powerful for them.
and
Hell, the final frontier.
you know what also kind of stupid though?
What?
Introducing the animal realm
No, no.
this late in the game.
No, they can't do. Did they do that?
Yes, remember in the chapter where when
Oh.
Ruka and Yukio came back, they did all that plot exposition of how they did the world building exposition of how the crap works. They made Valley of the Screams canon, and then they introduced that world. But the problem is we're not gonna get any there's no way we're gonna get any elaboration on that unless Kubo decides to make an entire another arc or stretch this arc longer. Well, he's already doing that by making a whole year of nothing happening. He says once they were introduced, I thought Kubo was going to delve into their backstory. They were going to play a big part in this arc, but they ended up not being as important as I hoped they would be. Hell, even if we had got the backstory of Yamamoto and Baka, why Yamamoto failed to kill him all those years ago, plus the whole scene way back with Yamamoto explaining to younger Kuroko about that supposed monster that attacked Soul Society many years ago. That picture is of this supposed monster was a giant flame. I guess that could have been Yamamoto. I am more personally annoyed that they killed off Unohan without any real purpose. But it looked like Kubo didn't know what else to do with her. Don't remind me, because I still get mad about that. Because I've said this before, she's my favorite captain, and
And then you're just gonna
it just
get
leaves
rid
a
of
bad.
like one of the best captains you had, the best female captain you had.
The
Because
only good female
Soifong,
captain you had.
yeah, Soifong sucks. Like hardcore, she sucks. It's like there's nothing really good about her. It's like, yeah, she's like the head of the
Assassination Squad.
but even they're incompetent because like now
Because that on
that
the
like
soy phone.
wait, because now that it's like the whole first movie of Bleach is now canon, that makes that blunder that Soifon had canon.
No, the movie isn't canon. Just the world is canon. If the movie was canon, then
But no, that still leads her being that blunder being canon because it's pretty much assumed that that movie's canon since the Valley of Screams is canon.
that's not how it works. But it doesn't really matter because she has enough fails on her account that to validate your statement anyway. We don't even need to use that. That's just being mean.
And nitpicking. Yeah, I'm nitpicking.
That was just being a douchebag. You didn't have to do that. She sucks enough. Just let that.
Let her get one?
Yeah.
Never.
Yes. I'm defending her. You know that. That's a problem. But since when has he been a destructive person? Sorry, but remind me again how people's. Oh crap! This has been going on for too long, so we're gonna end this. I don't know how long this crap is, but anyway, that's the chapter.
Yeah.
We're gonna just read the rest of the comments offline. So rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the chapter. I actually enjoyed this chapter.
I did too.
As far as anything we complained about, that wasn't about the chapter. That's just other nonsense.
The
But
chapter was
yes,
good.
but yes, Kisuke, Kisuke gets a W since we get an L. Screw Sensui. He sucks.
He kind of does now.
King Lightning should do a suck video on him next.
King of Lightning, if you're watching this, take our request.
Talk about why he's one of the most overhyped captains in Bleach and he can't even live up to it.
That's right.